What if I told you that the way you think could be the very thing keeping you broke? That your mindset, not your degree, your job, or your background, is the number one factor determining your success? Sounds wild, right? But that is exactly what Napoleon Hill discovered after spending 25 years studying the world's most successful people. He sat down with folks like Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Andrew Carnegie, and came away with one huge insight. Riches begin in the mind. Today, we're diving into Think and Grow Rich, a book that is not just about money, it is about unlocking the mindset that leads to success in any part of life. Whether you want to build a business, become financially free, or just stop feeling stuck, this book has something for you. And in this video, I'm going to break down 10 key chapters that'll help you rewire your brain for success. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. Desire, the starting point of all achievement. Everything starts with desire, but not just some casual, yeah, that'd be nice kind of wish. Hill says you need a burning obsession, a desire so strong that it becomes part of who you are. Take Edwin C. Barnes. This guy had nothing, no money, no connections, but he was obsessed with one goal: working with Thomas Edison. Not for him, with him. Everyone thought he was nuts, but years later that obsession paid off. Edison gave him a partnership opportunity. The lesson: you don't need all the answers up front. You need the fire. What's the one goal you're willing to go broke for, get laughed at for, wake up at 4 a.m. for? That's where it all begins. Chapter 2. Faith, believing before seeing. Here's the thing. Your brain doesn't act on what's real. It acts on what it believes is real. Faith is about convincing your mind, over and over again, that your dream is possible, that you can be the one who makes it happen, even when you have zero evidence. Most people wait to believe until they see the results. But the greats, they believe first. That belief drives the action, and the action creates the result. If you're stuck in self-doubt, start feeding your mind new beliefs. Say it, visualize it, feel it, every single day. It's not corny, it's powerful. That's how you trick your brain into becoming your ally. Chapter 3. Auto-suggestion, the mind hack. You're not using. This one's like giving your subconscious a to-do list. Auto-suggestion is the act of repeating your goals and desires to yourself until your subconscious starts acting on them like they were real. Because your brain, it doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. It just follows instructions. It's like how you suddenly start seeing a car everywhere the moment you think about buying it. That's your subconscious in action. Now imagine if it was spotting opportunities, ideas, and connections instead. Write your goal down, read it aloud twice a day, morning and night, with emotion, like it already happened. That's how you plant the seeds deep in your mind. Chapter 4. Specialized knowledge. You don't need a degree. Hill makes it clear, knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is. The world is full of people with facts, stats, and degrees, who are completely stuck. The successful ones focus on useful, specific, relevant knowledge that moves them closer to their goal. Henry Ford, one of the richest men of his time, was once mocked in court for being uneducated. He calmly said, "Why should I clutter my mind when I can hire a man to answer any question I want?" Boom. You don't have to know everything. You just need to know what you need to know, and find the rest. Chapter 5. Imagination, the workshop of the mind. Every product, every business, every invention you've ever seen started as an idea, a flicker of imagination in someone's brain. There are two kinds of imagination: synthetic, using what already exists, and creative, making something new. You don't need to be an artist. You just need to think differently. What problem can you solve? What idea won't leave your mind? Hill says success belongs to the dreamers who act. So don't kill your imagination with, "What if it fails?" Ask, "What if it works?" Chapter 6. Decision. Stop waiting. Want to know one thing almost all successful people have in common? They make decisions quickly and stick with them. Indecision is the silent killer of dreams. Think about it. How many times have you waited too long and the moment passed? How often has analysis paralysis kept you stuck? Make a decision, even if it's small. Build that muscle. You'll never have all the info. Take action. Adjust later. Movement creates momentum. And momentum is magic. Chapter 7. Persistence. When it gets hard, keep going. Here's the hard truth. Most people quit right before the breakthrough. Hill tells the story of a man who gave up on a gold mine, literally just 3 feet away from striking it rich. The next guy bought the land and became a millionaire. 3 feet. Success isn't always about genius. It's about staying in the game when everyone else walks away. Are you one of the few who will keep going when it gets hard? Or will you be the guy who stops 3 feet from gold? Chapter 8. The Power of the Mastermind. You're not meant to do this alone. 1 brain is good. 2 or more in harmony. That's next level. Hill says a mastermind is when 2 or more people come together to solve problems, push each other, and create something bigger than themselves. Edison, Ford, Firestone, they met regularly. They designed their circle. They fed off each other's energy. Look around. Who are you hanging out with? Do they stretch you or shrink you? It's time to upgrade your environment. Chapter 9. The Mystery of Sex. Transmutation. The most misunderstood. Chapter. Okay, yeah, this sounds weird, but stick with me. Hill isn't saying to stop having sex. He's saying that the energy behind sexual desire is creative power, and when you redirect that energy into your goals, your creativity, your mission, you become unstoppable. The greatest leaders, artists, and builders had insane drive. That drive often came from this same energy. Learn to channel it. When you master your impulses, you unleash focus, clarity, and insane productivity. Chapter 10. Fear, the Hidden Enemy. The Final Boss. Fear is what keeps most people stuck. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of poverty, fear of not being enough. But here's the thing. Fear is a liar. It whispers, "What if you lose?" instead of, "What if you win?" Hill says the only way to conquer fear is to act in spite of it. You will never feel 100% ready, but every time you move through fear, it loses power, and you gain it. Don't wait until you're fearless. Do it while you're scared. That's real courage. So, what did we just learn? That success doesn't start with luck or talent or money. It starts with a decision, a burning desire, a belief so strong it reshapes how you think, how you act, and what you become. Think and Grow Rich is more than a book. It's a mindset shift. It teaches you that your thoughts create your reality. And if you learn to control your thoughts, you can build anything. So here's your challenge. Pick one principle from today's video and act on it. Today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. And if this video got you thinking differently, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got more book breakdowns coming to level up your mind, your habits, and your life. Remember, the richest place in the world isn't the bank. It's the space between your ears. Use it wisely. See you in the next one.